So this is my buddy heater. It's 8 years old. It's now heating up a little room in my house. Started out its life heating up an RV and then a shed. And I'm showing you this video because in 8 years, it needed a few repairs. And as you can see, it doesn't have its plastic handle or its housing on it, but it still sits fine, still lights up, breathes a little bit better because of the plastic's gone. And I want to tell you and show you what needs to be done when using a long hose on a tank. The pilot light doesn't stay on. Now, the main control is right here. If you have one, you know what these are for. This pipe goes to the pilot. This one comes from the regulator, and this one goes to the main burner. And this one and the wire go down to the shutoff if it tilts over. Now, if it gives you trouble, pilot light won't stay on, what you need to do is remove the oil that's in the lines. And if you break it down to this level of removal of the plastic, you can easily get to all these nuts and take it apart and blow it out the lines. Now, the important thing to do is after, this is the major one to blow out, but you also need to remove this one. And because when you remove this one, oil will be draining out. This thing fills up with the oil, messes up the switch that keeps the pilot on. So you do this one and the one underneath, you can reach it. You can reach it easily from the other side. You blow these out, take this off, drain that out, clean it up, shove a paper towel in there, get the stuff cleaned up and dry, and then reassemble it tightly. I have a propane detector which I had for the RV. I don't have it with me now, but I've tested these to make sure they were tight and airtight and no gas was escaping after it was reassembled. And then, as you can see, pilot light's working fine. I should be able to go another year or so before I do this clean out again. Oh, and the plastic housing, that is the worst plastic I've ever seen. It literally breaks and falls apart, becomes very brittle. But you really don't need it, except if you want a handle. And you just put the screws back in, hold the bottom plate to the front and the back, and it hooks up front. And it's a complete working unit, minus the plastic